target. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. They've done well to disrupt the opposition, playing inspired defense. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And the energy is palpable in this arena. Welcome back to the NBA Finals on 2K Sports. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Mavericks?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
On the court right now for Dallas. Heading the backcourt, it'll be Doncic and Dinwiddie. JaVale McGee out there with Dwight Powell. And it's Finney-Smith in at the 3, the small forward. And Dallas calls time here. And the Mavericks with some changes. Christian Wood is checked in for McGee. Bullock comes in for Powell. And Hardaway is subbed in for Dinwiddie. Doncic against Caruso from downtown. And Doncic with the 3. Doncic has got 11 points.
And that's his first triple this quarter. 3 total for the game.
Now here's Levine. He's covered closely. Here's Caruso. The kick out to Williams. Caruso outside. Second chance effort. Mavericks with a rebound.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
Another one falls for Dallas.
Boy, from the moment he entered the league, Doncic has been an immediate star, capable of big nights just about any time he's on the court.
Here's Levine for 3. Doesn't go for him. And that'll do it for the first half of play. The Mavericks on top. They're up by 11. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
And we thank you for joining this postseason broadcast, and it's been an outstanding first half for the Dallas Mavericks.
They're in control so far because of their shot selection. Very patient, waiting to get the shots they want.
And they got some great scores over there, too. Terrific first half offensively. Looking at the series breakdown for the Mavericks. Winning the first 2 games of the finals, one more win tonight, and they'd practically taste the championship.
Going up 3 games to none, they'd be able to smell it, taste it, hear it, see it, and smell it.
Big fella, you said smell it twice, so the sense you're missing was touch.
Careful, Kenny. He might have to touch you up. That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
And welcome back to our coverage of Game 3 on 2K Sports. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
Levine is the 2 with DeRozan at the 3. Williams at power forward with Vucevic at center. And it's Ball in at the 1 spot. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. There's Ball with a 3. No good there.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's the shot he typically makes.
From the arc. Another 3 for Dallas.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Lightning move off the dribble. No one can slide over in time. He beat the help. Results in Levine getting free throws.
And the Mavericks call time here.
Levine taking 2 shots. Mavericks timeout call. All right, fans, the loudest section in here right now gets free t-shirts. Make some noise, Chicago. Here is yours.
A big group substitution here for Chicago. Drummond's checked in for Nikola Vucevic. Green comes in for Williams. Dosunmu, he's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Caruso in for Ball. And he drops the first.
An all-star caliber talent now in the league. LaVine has shown a real fire and hunger to continue to improve.
And so he makes both from the line. There's 21 seconds left in the third. Dallas has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. Sinks the tray. Dinwiddie's got his first 3 points of the game.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
And so it's Dallas feeling confident. 18-point lead to win that quarter. And their defense has stood out.
Ladies and gentlemen, your full.
And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And from the two-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
That's right. I mean, that's not his primary duty, but when the situation calls for it, he can do it and does it well.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters.
And so game 3 of this final series is just about in the books, and you got to respect this win
For the Mavericks.
When you look at the stat sheet, it's impressive this wasn't a total blowout. Their offense was in top gear all night long, Grant.
I thought the same thing, B.A. I mean, the difference in field goal percentages is pretty shocking.
And this win will put them on the cusp of a championship. Just one more victory needed to raise the Larry O'Brien Trophy.
And I don't think anything will stand in the way of that happening. They have been so determined and so focused throughout this postseason. They're on a mission, and there's no way they're backing down now.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Luka Doncic.
So impressed with his performance today. He was confident, he was composed, and the defense just didn't know how to adjust.
On the court right now for the Mavericks, Maxi Kleber out there with JaVale McGee. Then there's Davis Bertans, and it's Dinwiddie in at the point. That'll be a 5-second call. Pass to Green. And here's Jones. Back to Green from outside the arc. Not going to go that time. And the Mavericks go on the other way now. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And here's Doncic outside. Hits a three-pointer.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Dosunmu for 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. And here's Doncic. And so Dallas takes this one by a big margin. And now that they're up 3-0, Winning this whole series is well within their grasp.
You think it's only a matter of time, but the postseason is all about expecting the unexpected. They need to stay focused and finish strong.
Well, that'll do it. Thanks for joining us for Game 3 of the NBA Finals. For Clark Kellogg, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.
Molesta como un bocón que no acepta que hay ejemplo y el ejemplo va a ser yo. Sí, el ejemplo va a ser yo. El ejemplo va a ser yo, sí. Ey, el ejemplo va a ser yo. Siento que yo alguna vez me...
It's Game 4 of the NBA Finals.
We're on the verge of a clean sweep, a 3-0 start to this year's NBA Finals. We'll see if they can pull it off. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And joining us on the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Thanks very much. Well, Commissioner Adam Silver has a history lesson for those who would tell players to shut up and dribble. He says in 1963, Bill Russell was MVP, won a title, and stood on the steps of the Lincoln Memorial for Dr. King's I Have a Dream speech. There is a through line that exists directly from Russell to our modern players. Kevin?
That's a great story, DA. Thanks. You take a look at the Mavericks. This team has the ability to break their will, overwhelm opponents up 3-0 now, Greg, and looking to shut the door.
And there's a very good chance they hoist the Larry O'Brien trophy tonight. Unstoppable thus far in this series. All the wind is at their backs now. It would literally take a miracle to stop them.
Now a look at Dallas's starting lineup. At the guard positions, it's Doncic and Hardaway Jr. Up front, it's Finney-Smith at the 4, with Wood at the 5. And it's Bullock in at the 3, the small forward. And for Chicago, the wing set for him, LaVine and DeRozan. Williams and Vucevic hold down the post for him. And it's Ball in at the point. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Zach LaVine.
You see, to me, guys, for Tim Hardaway Jr., there's still another level for him to reach. He has proven that he can be a big-time scorer. To me now, it's about consistency and doing it night after night after night.
That misses, so he splits the free throws. Here's Chicago. Williams scanning the floor. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Doncic passes to Finney-Smith. Rebounded by Vucevic. And Vucevic has got the ball here for Chicago. They come into this one following a really disappointing game on Friday.
Rough game defensively. I mean, they lost a lot of the individual matchups, and the help was slow to rotate.
I'll tell you this, if you're going to allow your opponent to make that many shots, you have got to be as solid on the offensive end, and clearly they were not.
Buried from outside. But I don't know. I think we may see a review here.
The previous play is under review.
Review the play. The question, did he get the basket off in time?
And guys, with the NBA championship on the line, plenty of pressure in this situation, not only for the players, but the officials too. So you know they're happy to have instant replay at their disposal to get this right.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the call is going to be overturned. The second look shows that he did, in fact, beat the clock.
Yeah, they're glad they're going to get those points. It wasn't too long ago that they wouldn't even have looked at it on the monitor, but replay's here, and it's here to stay for situations just like that.
And that does it for the first quarter. Bulls out front, up 8. We'll get things started in the second.
Ladies and gentlemen, your full
And we welcome you back to Game 4 on 2K Sports. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
On the court for Dallas here in the second. The backcourt pair will be Doncic and Dinwiddie. JaVale McGee is out there with Dwight Powell, and it's Finney Smith in at the 3 spot. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. The shot from 20 feet away, and it's Chicago scoring again.
Boy, watching Andre Drummond is a little like going back to 90s NBA basketball. Highly skilled, traditional big.
It's Powell on the wing. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Well, what a terrific possession. Attack in the painted area.
Shots good by Green.
Boy, what a thing of beauty by DeMar DeRozan. His eyes are up. He locates his teammate. Just so pretty.
Doncic outside. Here's the 3. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Chicago Bulls with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up.
And we thank you for joining this.
What I like, they're sticking to their game plan. They aren't.
Looking at the series breakdown for the Mavericks. A chance for them to put away this series. What's the mindset in that locker room, big fella?
Well, they need to act like an apex predator, like a tiger.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it.
And it's time for more of the NBA Finals on 2K Sports. What a time of year. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball player.
They've got Kobe White. Jones is out there with Vucevic. Then there's Lonzo Ball. And it's Green in at the small forward position. That's Billy Donovan's 5 as we get going here in the second half. Doncic against Vucevic. Another 3 for Chicago.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
Pass to Bullock. 3-pointer. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Here's Vucevic, and it's Chicago scoring again.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
Pass to Doncic, trying to find Wood. Gets it to him. Good, and the assist goes to Doncic.
Luka Doncic made it known early in his career he is one of the best passers in the NBA.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago.
Once again, a big round of applause for your Chicago Bulls. Substitution on the court.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. It's the Bulls running away with this one. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive.
And hold hold on to your hats, folks. This has been a whirlwind championship finals thus far. Obviously an important, hard-fought victory tonight for the Bulls.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches. Execution by the players. Everything was just on target.
Staring at being swept, they come through with a tremendous performance to keep their slim hopes of a championship alive.
Yeah, I'll admit it. I didn't think Game 4 was going to be any different than the first three of the finals, but instead of being discouraged, this group was inspired. I mean, they need 3 more performances just like this one, which probably is asking too much, but hey, who knows?
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Zach LaVine.
I think it would be impossible to overstate the influence he had on this basketball game. He was the centerpiece of what they did on the offensive end and the anchor of their defense. That's as complete a performance as we've seen.
On the floor for Dallas starting the fourth quarter here. We've got Davis Bertans. Also Green out there. Lakina out there with Maxi Kleber. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 1 spot. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. Backs against the wall, Greg, but they showed us tonight they are not done yet.
You can just never count this group out. I mean, unlikely to see a full comeback, but we've seen it before.
Yeah. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Kevin, thank you. DeMar, we know this team has offensive options, but it looks like there's great confidence defensively now.
Yeah, we have to be. That's what we got to do. If we play defense, we know we can score the basketball whenever we want. We just got to get stopped.
Very impressive, DeMar. Thank you. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Game 4 of the NBA Finals is all wrapped up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
Game 5 of the NBA Finals. The Dallas Mavericks have been patient, they have endured, and they have prevailed. With a 3-1 series lead, their sights locked on one goal, one epic culmination of an entire NBA season. The Larry O'Brien Trophy could be theirs with just one more win against the Chicago Bulls. This is the NBA playoffs, and it's up next.
Welcome to the NBA Finals. One question on everyone's mind. Will this be the night an NBA champion is crowned? Game 5. It's right here on 2K Sports. Here with Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. This is Brian Anderson. Joining us from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. Hey, Allie.
The NBA is creating international hoops academies. Commissioner Silver said, quote, historically, we were more...
Yeah, smart move. Thanks, Allie. You look at the Bulls, they've been outmatched so far in this series. And certainly at this point, the odds are stacked against them.
But there are 28 other teams who'd love to still be playing at this point. So enjoy the moment, play your hardest, and let the chips fall where they may.
So let's take a look at the Chicago Bulls starting lineup. Williams at power forward with Vucevic at center. LaVine is the 2 with DeRozan at the 3. And it's Ball in at the point guard position. And for Dallas, Doncic and Hardaway Jr. man the backcourt. Finney Smith plays the 4 with Wood at center. And it's Bullock in at the 3 spot. Now here's Ball. And the power finish by Vucevic.
A mistake by the defense. You can't let Ball's teammates get open because he will find them.
And here's Doncic outside. He drops it from range.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Ball outside. Pass to LaVine. Shoots from the line. grabs the board.
Good shot, gone bad. Got to finish there.
And here's Doncic outside. Another three for Dallas.
Using that change of pace off the dribble, Doncic gets the shots he wants.
And there's the call on Christian Wood. That's his first foul.
Substitution on the court.
And so here is Chicago. 4-point game. Back to Caruso. Fires the three. And again, Chicago, no good. Fires from deep. Another three for Doncic. Doncic has got 9.
And that's something that Doncic wants to keep improving. Good to see him firing away from distance.
Oh, what a performance by Luka Doncic. He has been the story for Dallas. He's found his range. And here we go. The NBA Finals continue here on 2K Sports. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Mavericks.
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified some weaknesses, and they are exploiting them.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Bulls. LaVine is the 2 with DeRozan at the 3. Green out there with Andre Drummond. And it's Caruso in at the 1. LaVine with a steal. To the paint. Here's DeRozan. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. Some changes for Chicago. Nikola Vucevic is checked in for Drummond. White comes in for LaVine. And it's Ball in for Caruso.
Known as a mid-range master with incredible footwork, DeRozan in this game just continued to age like fine wine.
From deep, here's Doncic. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Pass to DeRozan. 17-foot shot on the way. And again, no good by Chicago. And Dallas calls time here. Teams deciding to change it up. Here's Ntilikina. 7-point game, biggest lead so far. For 3, nails it from 3. Ball outside. There's the 3. No good on the buzzer beater. That'll do it for the first half. The Mavericks on top. They're up by 10.
And we thank you for joining this postseason broadcast, and it's been an outstanding first half for the Dallas Mavericks.
The offense is clicking right now. They're moving it well. Stick with it. The defense can't hang.
Well, we'll see if they can keep it up and build out this lead even further.
Checking out the circumstances for the Chicago Bulls. Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to
And let's get you back onto the court for more of this pivotal Game 5. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
And let's see if the D adjusts, make life a little more difficult on him.
Now a timeout called by Dallas. Mavericks going with a whole new group out there. Davis Bertans is out there with Josh Green. Then there's JaVale McGee, and it's Ntilikina in a shooting guard. That's Jason Kidd's 5 as we get into the second half. Now Ball. Here's LaVine. Lays it up and banks it in.
What determination from LaVine. Finding his finish despite the contact.
Dinwiddie against Ball. And Dinwiddie good for 3.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost him 3.
Dinwiddie's gone 1 for 2 from deep. On the wing, LaVine. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Ball against McGee. And off the glass. That one's good. 16 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Ball. To the left wing. Now here's DeRozan. That's in there. Vucevic with the assist. DeRozan's got 5. And so it's Dallas. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. A big difference in shooting percentages. That's why they lead. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
And for the defense, it's so tough to guard a big man with that kind of court vision and dime-dropping ability.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the court for the Bulls, getting the fourth quarter going. We've got Green. Alex Caruso is out there with Kobe White. Then there's Zach LaVine, and it's Drummond in at the 5. And Dallas calls time here. They're in front by 11. There's 42 seconds left in the fourth. And now let's present our New Balance player of the game, Luka Doncic.
It's almost beyond belief what he's done in this game. He's been impossible to cool off, hitting just about everything he looks at. It doesn't matter who's guarding him. He's had an answer for just about everyone.
Well, this is a well-earned award for him. He is the reason they are the champions. By winning this trophy, he's written his name in the history books. And it's obvious this moment means everything to him. On target from range.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
Out left to the wing. And here's Caruso outside. And the Bulls get it back. The shot no good. And a chance to add to the lead here.
Yeah, B.A., they should really stick to what they've been doing.
And here's Doncic outside. And the Mavericks, another 3.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
Here's Bradley. And they've done it. The Dallas Mavericks have won the NBA championship. What an incredible ride. Culminating in a championship. What a team. This will go down as one of the great sports moments in the history of this city. And listen to this crowd. Players talk about having to tune out the noise and focus on the task at hand. This is the noise they've been waiting to hear all year long.
Absolutely incredible. Look at the guys celebrating, understanding the work, the sacrifice, the discipline that goes into winning a championship in this building.
And now we send it to Adam Silver, the commissioner of the NBA, for the trophy presentation.
One team has emerged victorious, the NBA champions. Congratulations to the whole organization and, of course, this incredible team. This Larry O'Brien trophy, and I believe this suitcase are yours. your Bill Russell Finals MVP.
What an effort from this young man. Will go down as one of the great finals performances of all time.
It's been a great season, and thanks for being along the ride with us the whole way. This is the NBA on 2K Sports.
The day I turned 16, 747, I'm standing there playing wing, praying the Lord seen, grandma praying for me. Okay, just say you're not ready. Okay, coming in heavy. Okay, they ain't in shape, I'm petty. Okay, I'm ready. Okay, hold the confetti. Okay, just say you're not ready. They wanna bite the hand that try to feed them proof. You cannot hide behind the shades, I see right through it. You ain't stand up on your word, then you's a fool. They're not fool.
Everybody wanna be great, but the work don't relate, and the life be mistaken the truth. I remember banking with Chase like 400K, staring at it, I ain't know what to do. Now I look at money like a resource. Every contract gotta put my kids' family in school. Health and wealth going deep for it, do right for my next life.
And he did some too. I remember mama lost focus. I was at home, no lights, no food. Heard that the joke is hot king broken. Head to the ground when I walk in school. Going through the motions, mad impulsive, granny. I wanna abide by the rules. I shall reside with the vibes of the pool.
That boo man, let me get some too. Life ain't always about your name and they mouth and the cars and the clothes and the jewels. Every little that's born looking like only meant for your ego to bruise. Bet when I get bored and the points they scored, you gon' live in this world confused. Every day the hate restored and the fake get short.
That, let me get some too. My livelihood was understood that the roof I'm in, not boo. The shoes I feel are huge. Keem wanna share that? Bro, move. Want face need this? Cause in a black hatchback, I front in the pics when the heart don't match. Take care of the kids, gotta go where they at. Ay.
Hold on, let's get it. Top of the morning, 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 top of the morning. Hold on, let's get it.
Like what these long like?
Ain't changed the and rapping too bad. Here, Cartier glasses. Her friend got.
Give me that.
What's up? Rolly.
Is you lame, fool?
100,000 on her. She know she
hot.
Rover. Range brothers out the roof. We're not the Waynes. I hate to tell the truth. We're not the same.
Jeez, baby king.
I'm with my Rover brother and we're running game.
Hey, Range Rover.
Ripping rubber bands on the meatloaf. Overseas, tidy up for me before I get home. Take 1, take 2, take 3. Heave it, stop, hide it, comments on your sleeve. Believe it. Why your boyfriend keep on looking for me? Is he Jesus?
Let's get it. Top of the morning, 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 top of the morning.
There was no mistaking the Thunder as they got off the bus. Only one team in the league always looks that sharp. Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. This is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brett Barry. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sidelines. DA, take it away.
Thank you very much. Now the calls to shorten the NBA season continue. One NBA president has even suggested a 58-game schedule. And for the playoffs, one and done. He says there's a reason people tune into every football game. The college tournament in 63 games gets more TV money than we do in our entire regular season.
What's not to like? Everything makes sense. Rest the players, more practice time, and all the things you just talked about. Maybe, DA, less is more. And thanks for the report. And it's the Mavericks to start out. Now the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. We'll see Dort and Baisley playing it forward. Josh Giddey is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's Favors in at the center, locking down the middle. Dallas moving it around. Shot clock at 5. Doncic, no good. Hardaway against Giddey. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by Doncic. So Doncic will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Oklahoma City had one of the all-time NBA trios, didn't they, Brent? Durant, Harden, and Westbrook, 3 future MVPs. I mean, I don't know that we'll ever see that again.
Yeah, incredible, Kevin. Going to that finals in 2012, and obviously really young and green at that time. Unfortunately, Harden was traded away that summer. They took a hardline stance, and he was off to Houston. And just think back, would they have won titles together, and how many? And defenders don't think that Giddey has that kind of shake to his game. I like it when he shows this kind of flash.
Here's Doncic. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
When a player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard them and where your point of commitment is.
Basket counts.
And Giddey hard to corral at his size.
The Mavericks have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Doncic kicks to Hardaway. And the 3 off target. Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's Giddey. And the Thunder another 3.
And a nice stroke. That's coming along for Josh Giddey.
Dallas has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Doncic passes to Hardaway. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable. Pretty easy right now. Clear out. Give him some space. Let him get to work.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Bullock. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
So many different offenses that Tim Hardaway Jr. has played in, but he's trying to improve in his on-court awareness. A good show of it there.
And again, Oklahoma City with the triple. You know, almost every team has some kind of roster turnover in the offseason, so, Greg, this time of year can be about getting familiar with your new teammates.
There's always a feeling out process this early in the schedule. It's about finding your team's identity, figuring out how all the pieces are going to fit.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. Dallas will go for a different look here. Powell, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. Maxi Kleber comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Green, he's checked in for Reggie Bullock. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Hardaway. Here's Dinwiddie playing Brooklyn. He was nearly unstoppable. Doncic outside. Powell sets a screen for Doncic. Inside. Powell finds Green. From down in the low post, it goes.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. And the Thunder another three.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Here's Doncic. And no good that time. And the Thunder going the other way now.
Is it getting cold in here? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
The Mavericks, GA, have been trying to tighten up their defense the past few seasons, and it's beginning to show.
And we're seeing signs that the players are getting the message. They're spending more energy at that end of the floor, and that's essential for any elite team.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder.
Timeout for Oklahoma City.
Well, while we have a second, let's show you the list of players who put up the most points last year. Third is Luka Doncic.
And looking back, his points per game really underscored the fact that he never took a game off. I mean, one special performance after another all season long.
.111 left here in the opening quarter. Dallas moving the ball around, and they double up Doncic. Green finds Dinwiddie. Now Doncic fires the three. No basket with that shot, having trouble finding his range. He's 1 for 5.
He's been off the mark, and that hasn't helped them chip away at the lead. It's been a theme here this quarter.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Here's Doncic. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And no quit. Just keep playing the right way. Stay aggressive and try to battle back.
Here's Melodon. And the Thunder another 3.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Passes it to Powell. Back to Doncic. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole, because he is just not there offensively.
That's tipped. Just 3 on the clock. And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. Thunder lead by 12. We're back after the... And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Thunder.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
We've got Tim Hardaway Jr. Reggie Bullock is out there with Maxi Kleber. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point. So that's who Dallas starts the second with.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. Derek Favors checked in for Oklahoma City.
And looking now to numbers for Hardaway, how he did last season. He was around 14 points a game last year, 3 rebounds and 2 assists. And he can play some valuable minutes on the wing for this team.
I just want to kick back and lounge here because when this guy's hot, it's a love story. And when he's cold, it's a nightmare. So sit back, get your popcorn. Let's see what he does.
So Favors will bring it up for the Thunder. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. Took him no time at all on that one. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 8 points.
Gilgeous-Alexander needs to keep taking these shots in order for his game to expand.
And this Thunder team in desperate need of a veteran, someone on their way out that can still be productive and provide some leadership for the young guys.
Giddey against Dinwiddie. And again, it's Oklahoma City.
And Giddey, one of those guys who really can stuff the stat sheet.
Mavericks trail by 17. So now, how does Oklahoma City, Greg, get back into the mix in the Western Conference?
Kevin, it's going to be tough. Just so much inexperience on the roster right now. Keeping the core here, yeah, but experienced players to fill out that roster.
A 3-ball. Mavericks with the rebound. And going against Oklahoma City, their first meeting of the year.
And looking back to last season, they won this season series as you'd expect.
Well, they were obviously the superior team a year ago, but a lot can change from one season to the next in the NBA. Let's see how this game plays out before we make any rush to judgment as to how they'll fare against each other this year.
For 3, buries the long-range jumper. 15 points in the game.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Here's Oklahoma City now. A big stretch here going 10-2. From the arc, and the Thunder another 3.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Dallas calls timeout. For Dallas, JaVale McGee's checked in for Maxi Kleber. Mike Powell comes in for Reggie Bullock. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Tim Hardaway Jr. Now, here's Doncic. He's guarded closely. Yep, that one goes in there. Brent, it's been well documented. 3-point shooting is at an all-time high. Do you see this trend ending anytime soon?
I don't think so, Kevin, but there will be a tipping point as to how many you can actually shoot. And we've seen a team do that where they've shot over 50 attempts per game for a season, which I don't think is going to happen again. But young guys coming up are practicing this shot. They're going to be better suited, better equipped, and more talented to make them. So the three-pointer is going nowhere, Kevin.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks a lot, guys. Josh Giddey has been attracting admirers, including LeBron James. The King said he's really, really good. He has a great pace about the game. Great vision. Josh is one of those kids who can definitely see the game a lot quicker than most guys out on the floor. And he's showing it. Just been playing beautiful basketball. Kevin, that's high praise.
It is both amazing passers. David, thank you.
And Spencer Dinwiddie has always been a great scorer, being used off the bench more and more. He has a great game to be a sixth man.
1:09 left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Maledon. Good on the triple. Maledon's got 8 points.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Dinwiddie dishes to Doncic. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got his 6th assist on the night. The Thunder leading by 18. Pass to Mann. Shoots over Dinwiddie. Again, Oklahoma City.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession.